Welcome back for another deep dive. Today, we're digging into something, well, potentially quite critical, a tiny manufacturing flaw that could impact car safety.
Exactly. You know, the kind of vital info sometimes hidden away in official reports.
hmm And we're zeroing in on one specific safety alert today.
Right. Our source is a recent Safety Gate notification. That's the European Rapid Alert System for dangerous products.
And our mission, as always, is to unpack this for you.
Yeah, cut through the jargon, pull out the essentials about this alert. What's the issue? What are the risks? And what's being done? Getting you that key info quickly.
Okay, let's get into it. This specific alert, it concerns the DS3 Crossback passenger car.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very specific about timing vehicles produced between May 25th, 2024 and June 6th, 2024. Really narrow window.
A very tight window indeed. So yeah, if you have a DS3 Crossback from that period, this is definitely for you.
So what's the technical problem the alert flagged?
Well, it points to a potential issue with something called the EBS valve block.
EBS, electronic braking system.
That's the one. And this valve block is a pretty crucial part of the whole brake control setup.
And the problem is with the block itself.
The source suggests a possible defect in the aluminum casting of that block. Like the casting might not be fully complete around the valves.
Not fully complete. Okay, that sounds like it creates a weakness.
Precisely. That's the concern. This potential flaw could allow brake fluid to leak internally.
Internally, where from?
From one or more of the 12 valve seats within that EBS block.
Right, a brake fluid leak inside the main control unit. That definitely doesn't sound good.
Well,
What happens next?
Well, the alert explains that this internal leak means the overall brake fluid level drops, and that drop can actually damage the system's pressure sensor.
Damage the sensor. Okay, and what does that lead to?
Here's where it gets, well, particularly worrying. Damage to that sensor could cause the vehicle's stability control system to just deactivate.
Wow. So a casting flaw leads to a leak, which hits a sensor, and that takes out stability control. Quite a chain reaction.
It really is. But it might not even end there.
Oh.
The leaked fluid, the brake fluid, could potentially reach the printed circuit board inside that same EBS unit.
Okay.
And if that happens, the alert warns it could knock out all the control functions managed by that unit.
All of them. What functions are we talking about specifically?
The alert mentions the anti-lock braking system, ABS, and electronic brake force distribution, EBD.
ABS and EBD. Those are fundamental, right?
Yeah.
Helping you steer under braking, balancing the brake force.
Absolutely fundamental, especially in emergencies or on slippery roads. Losing those systems because of this potential defect is pretty significant.
So given these systems could fail, what's the bottom line risk mentioned in the alert?
It's stated very clearly.
Injuries.
Injuries. Makes sense.
Yeah. If your stability control, ABS and EBD, can unexpectedly shut down, the risk of losing control, especially when braking or turning, goes way up.
Yeah.
That translates directly to a higher risk of injuries for people in the car and, others nearby. So the risk is serious. What's the manufacturer doing about it, according to the Safety Gate alert?
The required action listed is a recall of the affected cars from end users.
A recall. Standard procedure for safety issues like this.
Exactly. They need to notify owners, get the vehicles checked, and then repair or replace that faulty EBS valve block.
Okay, let's quickly summarize the key takeaways here for everyone listening.
Good idea.
We're talking about a Safety Gate alert for DS3 Crossback cars.
Made between May 25th and June 6th, 2024. Very specific dates.
And the core technical issue.
A potential casting defect in the EBS valve block causing an internal brake fluid leak.
Which can cascade, right? Damaging a sensor, potentially deactivating stability control.
And possibly even reaching the circuit board, which could then shut down ABS and EBD as well.
The risk identified is injuries.
And the manufacturer's response is a recall.
So understanding these alerts is really crucial, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially if you own, or maybe you're thinking of buying, a vehicle from this specific time frame.
It really hammers home how important it is to pay attention to those recall notices. And, it makes you think about modern cars. They rely so much on these complex, interconnected electronic safety systems. So maybe a final thought for you listening is, how does this reliance on complex electronics make staying informed about recalls, even for seemingly small components, absolutely critical for your own safety out there?